So it's been a long time since I've made a video, and but I'm back. I should have a video uploaded sometime tonight, probably tomorrow morning, hopefully. The Huntsman's Cops Part 2. But before I continue any further in the game, I'm going to go ahead and do this area. That's right, it's that side area I skipped before. That was a good try. Oh God, he nailed me anyway. Wow, he's kicking the shit out of me for some reason. I am a little rusty, as I said. As I said, I am a little bit rusty here. Just about got my ass kicked for no good reason. So this is an interesting little side area. Basically, there's nothing really too big up here. It just takes you up to that castle area over there. Coliseum is really what that is. Ally required ahead. Help me. This is a pretty nasty little area we're about to walk into. I'm going to be brutally honest. This is a very nasty area we're about to walk into. Notched whip. That's we're now almost right over top of where that other bonfire is. It's right over there in front of that soul pile. I want to try to do this in one shot because as much as I actually don't really have any problem with the enemy itself at the Coliseum, the getting to the Coliseum is very tough. In other news, I'm also now using a Also now using an Xbox One controller, which is pretty darn handy. I'm not sure how it's going to play out for this game, but in general it's really good. I just got iced. I told you, this is really dangerous. All it takes is any one of those guys getting a good clean hit on you, and you're dead. Because if one of them gets a good clean hit on you that stuns you, and I'm not really sure how I'm sounding right now on my headset because I'm getting a lot of weird feedback here. But all it takes is one of those guys getting a good clean hit on you, and if it stuns you, you're dead. Because they will kill you. Believe it or not. And I'm also not used to this Xbox 360 controller. Quite yet. And as I said in my last video, in the video comments that I posted, I definitely said, hey, I haven't played in like 3 weeks. I'm going to be a little bit rusty, and I am. I am a little bit rusty. I am definitely a little bit rusty right now. And this Xbox One controller. Oh my God, I missed. Xbox One controller handles a little bit differently than the Xbox 360 controller does. It is a better controller. I don't want to go too much into the details on it, but if I had to pick I think they've toned those guys up to where they don't like stun anymore, because that guy, I could swear I used to be able to stun that guy and he would be staggered. He doesn't get staggered anymore. But then again, when I played this game on PS3, I also had a much better, well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say I had a much better weapon. I came here at a very different time. Like, this was one of the last things I did on PS3. And even though my soul level wasn't much higher than it is now, I had a different arsenal. I had a different set of weapons, and they had much stronger stagger to them. But what I was saying was that with the Xbox One controller, I really think it is superior to the Xbox 360 controller in a lot of ways. Oh, I'm fucked. I screwed that up bad. I said get down the hill, dude. God, I can't believe I messed that up that badly. So then went all my Estus flasks, just because that encounter is very hard. I'm not even going to pretend that is probably the hardest single regular encounter in the entire game. Any mistakes will get you killed or getting you ridiculously overused on your healing items. As you can see, I just ridiculously overused my healing items. That's a seriously tough encounter. I don't know how else to put it. It really is. In fact, that's harder than a lot of the bosses are in this game. I'm going to be honest. I've fought many bosses in this game that I'd much rather fight the boss than that. So this is the optimal way to drop down here if you're going to get that loot. You want to drop from there, but I've learned my lesson. I now also know there's going to be some jackass up here. Yeah. Holy shit, he's still alive? God damn. I seriously underestimated his stun resistance and his HP. So there's nothing over there, but there is something over here. It's a little bit of pain to get it. I don't even remember what it is. I don't think you can just walk to it. I think you have to jump, which is a real bitch. Sublime bone. Okay, that was worth it. So there's that. Now I've killed that red phantom, so he's not coming back, so that's not as big a deal. I'm going to drop down and get this loot. No way I'm not going to get that on camera. What's this say? Hole. You don't say. There's a hole there. Really? I didn't notice. So this is kind of where you want to drop, I think. Pick it up and you get a Pharaoh's Lock Stone and a token of fidelity. Not too particularly useful, but the Pharaoh's Lock Stone is nice. So at this point, I have lots of options. I could do lots of stuff. I could try to fight my way back through that area. I'm not going to do that. I got plenty of homeward bones. I'm just going to use a homeward bone. So I just showed you me clearing that area. At this point, I'm just going to cut the video, and I'm going to resume when I get back to that fog gate, and we'll go from there. As I said, here we are back in front of the fog gate. I did it that time with a lot more panache. I wish I could have captured that set of kills on screen. But yeah, I'm through with my 5 Estus flasks actually, so I'm in pretty good shape. So to sum up really quickly what I was saying about the Xbox 360 controller, it's a lot better than Xbox One controller. If I had to say PlayStation 4 versus Xbox One controller, I would say PlayStation 4 wins. But the Xbox One controller has better thumbsticks, to be honest. I think it has better thumbsticks and maybe better triggers. But other than that, I'd say the PlayStation 4 wins. Anyway, this is a boss fight. It's the undead Chariot in the Colosseum. This is an interesting boss fight because it's not really a puzzle boss fight. It kind of is, but it's different. This is kind of a different boss fight. It's one of the more unique ones in this game. Not necessarily one of the harder ones. I actually think it's kind of easy. First and foremost, kill the damn casters. See, the goal here is not to kill the chariot. It's to kill the casters. Oh shit, I almost got myself killed. Break off, let the chariot do some work. Now this is the fun part. Boom shakalaka. Oh shit, he tagged me. And I win. Nicely done, Kark, nicely done. That was a good one. And that is the Executioner's Chariot in a nutshell. That is actually one of the more interesting boss fights in this game. I kind of like it. It's not, as I said, it's not too tough. You did it. Yes, you did. I'll give you a rating. No comment about how you got lucky. I like it. But the key is getting those two casters. Once you get the two casters killed, just hang back at that one point. Let whatever skeletons are around chase you down. Just let them. And then you go ahead and you get rid of the skeletons who can no longer be rezzed because you've killed all the casters. And then you just pull the gate down. The chariot rams the gate, killing the chariot rider. And the horse kind of gets seriously injured. Man ahead. And that's that. Then you just basically take out the horse. The main thing with the horse is just stay on his flanks. Don't get behind him. Don't, as you saw, I got behind him once and he kicked me in the face. Don't get behind him and don't get in front of him, and that's all there is to it. It's a good show. And we'll say that my mighty safe zone and then sniper shot. I don't know about all that. I think my old sword work did just fine there. Let's see, my mighty Xbox One controller carried the day as well. It was all about the Xbox One controller. Horse? Question mark. Don't forget to get your loot though, and this is a big freaking hole here, so be careful. Soul of a brave warrior. Soul of a warrior who slipped off a cliff like a reject. And of course up here is the main reason most people will come here. You can go up here and continue along. What do these messages say? Bonfire head and then merchant. There's a bonfire head. I don't know that I'd call this guy a merchant. But this is why most people come up here. This is the equivalent of the item required ahead. This guy is sort of the equivalent of the, excuse me, blue sentinels. He's the reverse. This is basically the guy you talk to if you want to join the invader / red phantom covenant that lets you throw down your dual summon sign.
What is
This guy.
Oh,
He's short.
He's
like
this place won't
Peter
be any
Dinklage,
fun.
except not Peter Dinklage and infinitely worse dressed.
What
He
is
might
it?
have killed his father too. I don't know.
Oh, you trot along home. This place won't be any fun. Not for you.
I don't have one of those, hey, you invaded somebody and killed them, turn in items, so that's why he won't really talk to me. Once you get one of those, and there is one you can find in-game, you don't actually have to invade someone. You can talk to him and you'll get your thing. That's a nice little scenic spot there. Let me go there, screenshot of that, sure. But anyway, we're done here. Thanks for watching this video again. We'll see you later.